Welcome to Bible Story Time, Matthew 27:32-56. As they were going out, they met a man from Cyrene named Simon, and the soldier forced him to carry Jesus' cross. They came to a place called Golgotha, which means the place of the skull. There they offered Jesus wine mixed with a bitter substance, but after tasting it, he would not drink it. They crucified him and then divided his clothes, among them throwing dice. After that, they sat there and watched him. Above his head, they put a written notice of the accusation against him. This is Jesus, the King of the Jews. Then they crucified two bandits with Jesus, one on his right and one on his left. People passing by shook their heads and hurled insults at Jesus. You were going to tear down the temple and build it back in 3 days. Well, save yourself. If you are God's son, come down from the cross. In the same way, the chief priests and teachers of the law and the elders, they made fun of him. He saved others, but he can't save himself. Isn't he King of Israel? If he will come down off the cross now, we will believe him. He trusts in God and claims to be God's son. Well then, let us see if God wants to save him now. Even the bandits who had been crucified with him insulted him in the same way. Well, at noon, the whole country was covered with darkness, which lasted for 3 hours. About 3 o'clock, Jesus cried out with a shout, Eli, Eli, lem, sabachthani, which means, my God, why did you abandon me? Now, some of the people standing there heard him and said, he's calling for Elijah. One of them ran up at once, took a sponge, soaked it in cheap wine, and put it on the end of the stick and tried to make him drink. But the others said, wait, let us see if Elijah is coming to save him. Jesus again cried a loud breath and breathed his last. Then the curtain hanging in the temple was torn in two from top to bottom. The earth shook. The rocks split apart. The graves broke open, and many of God's people who had died were raised to life. They left the graves, and after Jesus rose from death, they went into the holy city, where many people saw them. When the army officer and the soldiers were with him, who were watching Jesus, saw the earthquake and everything else that happened, they were terrified. They said, he really was the Son of God. There were many women there looking on from a distance who had followed Jesus from Galilee and helped him. Among them were Mary Magdalene, Mary the mother of Jesus, Mary the mother of James and Joseph, and the wife of Zebedee. Matthew 27:32-56. If you enjoyed this story, share it with others. You can do that on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, as well as find me there, My Buddy Jimmy, YouTube, MyBuddyJimmy.com, and give a rating on the platform you are listening. Thank you for listening to Bible Storytime.
Spinal adjustments provided by Dr. Chad Rolfson. The Spinal Tuning Chiropractic Center is a Des Moines area low flat fee per month unlimited chiropractic care practice. When life happens, just adjust. Schedule today at spinaltuning.com.
If you're looking for help with software, app, web development, be sure to check out my friends at ingenuitycompany.com. They believe in their clients. Software development, app development, web development, visioning, design thinking, diagramming, organizational development, strategy. They can help you at the Ingenuity Company. Find out more at ingenuitycompany.com. Barbecue provided by Kenny's Rib Wagon, catering ribs for your pleasure and serving daily at Plaza Pub, 62nd and Douglas in Des Moines, across from Merle Hay Mall. Find Kenny's Rib Wagon on Facebook.
The Jimmy Olsen Radio Network.